Okay, so this is interesting. With this scanner I can even do power balance test, so turn off different cylinders in my engine. It is like $25 scanner, but it comes with advanced features like this. Okay, so this is Konwei KDIAG, cheapest bidirectional scanner you can buy for $25 on AliExpress, so very cheap, but should be full system. I tried it on a couple of cars. Sometimes this full system works flawlessly, even bidirectional testing, accessing every module, but for some cars it was not the best, especially for VAG cars. I know I have used it for Mazda without any issues, but then for Fabia it couldn't scan all modules. For this Touareg as well, cannot scan every module. Not all bidirectional tests work, so let's try it on this Nissan to see how it will do. So I will plug it inside my OBD port. And let's open the KDIAG app. Professional Diag, Nissan. Okay, so we have some maintenance feature, manually reset service. So this will tell me what procedure I can use to reset my oil. So switch ignition on, press and hold button, blah blah. So this will tell you how you can manually reset your oil by pressing some combination of buttons. So from service resets we have only oil, but for this Micra there are not any service resets. No DPF filter, no electronic parking brake, so my car doesn't need them, so there will not be here. We also don't have Nissan GTR, so let's go ahead and do this full system diagnostics. Health report. Yes, this car should have about 6 control modules, if I remember correctly, so I am curious if it will be able to detect all of them. If you are looking for a new ability scanner but you don't know which one is the best, go on my website. I have tested literally about 200 different ability scanners, and there you can find a list of best tools in every category possible. Already it was able to find about 4 modules, body module, airbag module, ABS module, engine module. So I have good feeling about this one. I think here this scanner will work. But there are a lot of modules that could be here, so it has to check every module if it's there or not. My car has only like 6 modules, but even with other scanners, full diagnostic check takes long time for some reason. Maybe we don't even have to scan whole car. Let me just use stop. We have 4 modules. Okay, I will give it 1 minute if it can find some other modules, but we will not wait to 100% because that would take a long time. And already I think we have all modules. Yeah, we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is no reason to scan everything, because everything will be just not available. We already found all of the modules. But how do I press this stop? Okay, like this. Okay, so we finished our inspection. We have 4 good systems. We have 2 systems with fault. We can check those faults like this. We can clear all faults. This menu is kind of bad. Your phone menu, it will be over this, but you can still click it. So you can either continue, that would make diagnostic report, I believe. Oh no, you can save report here. So here you can save your fault codes. Data is saved. Okay, thanks. And then we can clear all faults, but we don't need to do that. Rather, I am interested about going into some single system, for example, inside this power distribution module, to see which options we will have inside single system. So we have module information, read fault codes. We can also clear fault codes for just this single system. Clear fault code completed. Now there shouldn't be any. Yeah, no DTCs. We can read data stream. So this is data stream for power distribution module, whatever that means. I think there will be data about lights, locks, maybe. I'm not even sure. Oh, there is AC compressor, motor fan, blah blah. Not that many data. Then we can do actuation tests. So we can test, for example, let's try front wiper. No monitoring data. Okay, so it also gives you option to monitor data while we are doing bidirectional tests, which is good. Okay, let's do low. High. Off. Okay, so bidirectional features work. We can do engine fan, for example. Let's try monitoring data. But I don't see anything about engine fan. Oh, here, motor fan. Okay. Let's try these options. One is probably off. Okay, I can hear my engine fan already. You probably cannot hear it. Now I think you can. Okay, so perfect. Bidirectional testing works as well. Let's go into different system. Let's check engine for a change. Actuation tests. Okay, there are a bunch of more tests, so every module will give you different bidirectional tests. For example, in engine we can do fuel pump. Now I can hear my fuel pump being activated. Not sure if you can hear that, I hope yes. Turn it off. And we can also... Wait, power balance test? This is interesting. But how to do this? I think this should be done with engine on. Without monitor or with monitor? Let's do without. I'm not sure how to use this. I think this is like turning off different cylinders. Yeah, let's try it. Ooh. Okay, we have one cylinder off apparently. Cancel. And now it is running good again. Okay, so this is interesting. With this scanner I can even do power balance test. So turn off different cylinders in my engine. It is like $25 scanner, but it comes with advanced features like this. So I can turn off single cylinders. Turn off. See how rough is engine running. What if I turn off two of them? Ooh. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay, we are back. And then also this is nice that you can choose how you want to control your diagnostic application, because a lot of scanners either are locked to view like this or like this, and then you cannot change, but this you can change, which is very good. But yeah, so for this Nissan, this device works exceptionally well. Same for Mazda. For VAC cars, it wasn't that great, but for Asian cars apparently seems to work flawlessly. And we have to keep in mind that this scanner is free lifetime updates, full system for $25 or $30. You even have 5 service resets, so oil reset, battery match, EPB reset, DPF reset, and read DPMS sensor ID numbers. You have full system diagnostics, not every car is supported. Same like I tried this on VAC cars, and it says it supports VAC cars, but it wasn't perfect for VAC cars. For Nissan, for Mazda it was perfect, but then also if your brand is not supported or it doesn't work, you can do this OBD diagnostics, which is global OBD, and these are basic OBD modes. So these you will be able to use on every car with OBD2 system. So I can read codes, but this is engine only and no bidirectional, so you can only read engine codes. You can see some live data parameters, you can check your readiness monitors, and that's it. So for not supported brands you can still use it, but only for basic engine diagnosing. See, now I am reading codes. We don't have any in engine. We can check data stream. Oh, and here we can actually do live data graphs. So if you go to global OBD, you can even do graphs as well. And we can do 4 graphs at once, which is pretty good. Check this out, I will hit throttle. And it will update. So yeah, very good scanner. For the price, I think if you want best scanner under $30, this is it. I have literally tested hundreds of different OBD2 scanners, and I run the best OBD2 scanner website. There you can find best OBD2 scanners for literally every category. You can see real procedures done with the scanner, you can see scanner reviews. Anything related to OBD2 scanners you can find at my website iamcarhacker.com, and even download free PDF guides like this.